Mason, look. Where's Patches? Is he outside? Where's that kitty? Where's Patches? He's not out there right now, but Mason knows I talk about Patches, that we're talking about our neighbor cat. I don't even think he's stray. I think he's lives with a neighbor somewhere. I'm not sure. I hear an old-fashioned airplane flying over. Where's your friend Patches? You guys gotta become friends. Oops-a-daisy. Good morning, boys. Yesterday I showed a little clip of Patches, the cat, the stray cat that hangs out outside. Actually, I don't think he's a stray. I think he lives with one of the neighbors and that he's an outdoor cat. Anyway, I throw out a little incentive for him to stick around our house so that he can help us get rid of voles and rabbits. And he's doing a good job at that. I do like the fact that he hunts around in our yard. So we named him Patches, even though that's not really his name. He's been well taken care of. He's been around our neighborhood since last fall, at least, maybe longer. And Patches hangs out. He comes by here 2 or 3 times a day, or more. And I toss out kitty food for him to give him an incentive, because rabbits hide in here. So we'll put a little food in there for Patches, just a little incentive. And the idea is that he will hunt our land and help us get rid of the voles. We have tons of voles in our garden, and they sometimes get into the house. So we want Patches to help patrol the outside. He is pretty sure belongs to some family around the neighborhood here, because I always see him go down that way. And I think that he looks very well cared for, or she. Actually, it's a she, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a she. She looks well cared for, well fed. And in the winter, on the coldest days, Patches disappears for several days, which tells me Patches is inside somebody's house. So that's the story of Patches. He's been kind of hanging around our yard, and he visits us. I don't think he's even stray. I think he's just the neighborhood cat. Hey, these flowers are open. That's weird. One of my viewers told me that these are called 4 o'clocks. They bloom in the afternoon, which I've seen to be true, but this little guy's blooming here at 6 in the morning. I just got done with my night shift, so I don't know what's up with that. But there you can see. Are these 4 o'clocks, you guys? I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I planted a whole bunch of wildflowers, so I don't know what I got in here. But, and the poor little marigold just can't quite find its place. But they are doing very well here. Focus, people, focus. Mason is telling me how hungry he is this morning. Is the kitty outside? You hungry? It's still dark. How can you be hungry? He's a good boy. Oh, listen to him purr. Oh, that's a loud purr. I just got home from work. I worked the night shift, so he's rather friendly this morning. He's very happy to see me home. He's wishing I would go back to bed, but I'm wide awake. I'm not ready for bed. In fact, I had a cup of coffee already. Yeah, he's a good boy. That's Patches. That's the cat that likes to live in our yard. I think he's such a cutie. Hi, Patches. Hey, kitty. Hi. You're a nice kitty. Hi, buddy. No. It's okay. It's okay. Don't get all tough guy. No. You're not gonna meow at the outdoor kitty. He helps us get rid of the rats. You're huffing and puffing. You're gonna blow the house down? Hey, what? Get out of the window. He's got his tail puffed up. Yeah, you be nice to Patches. Well, that didn't work. Now he's stuck in between the window. You want to come back in? Don't meow at kitties. I'm ruining your tough guy image, aren't I? Am I ruining your tough guy image? Yeah. That's Patches. He's good. He's a good boy. In a way, he's part of the family on the outside sense of view. Train's gonna scare him away now. Patches has been hanging out with us for 2 years. He's not our cat though. He shows up 2 or 3 times a day. He's looking for his breakfast. I throw kitty food out in the taller flower beds so that he can sniff out the rabbits. There he goes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mason, you want a friend? Would you go and fight him? Or is that your friend? I don't suppose. Yeah, I'll feed you. You'll be okay. Just snuck out the door here and walked right up and confronted Patches under the lawnmower over there. I'm doing some work back in the corner and Mason walked right up to Patches and confronted him, cornered him under the lawnmower. So I put Mason in his catio, his kennel area, and now Patches is outside the kennel area and Mason's inside the kennel area. I'm keeping them apart, of course. That would be the smart thing to do, but they don't look like they want to fight necessarily. So Mason walked right up to Patches underneath the lawnmower and confronted him. Mason snuck out as I was coming out the door to do some work back here, and Mason cornered Patches underneath the lawnmower. I didn't get that on film because I went right over and got Mason out of there. But Mason walked right up to him and did not want to fight. Mason wanted to just meet him. Patches looks like he's or she's open to meeting and being nice. Hi, Patches. This is the closest I've ever been. Other than one night Patches came to visit us while we were at the fire pit. And he came within 10 feet of us and hung out with us for about a half hour. Or she did. I'm used to saying he for cats. Let's see what Mason's doing. I'm not going to get close because I don't know what the demeanor of this cat is. But I'm going to sit by the tree here and just observe quietly. And then he knows this way Patches knows I'm not a threat. Patches! I think Patches is going to leave, actually. Maybe I should just leave the camera here and leave the area. Patches! Hi, kitty! I think it's a female. I think she's had babies in the past by the looks of her belly. Hi, Patches! You gonna come over and see me? I'm gonna just sit here by the tree. I'm not gonna move toward the cat because I don't know what that cat thinks about other people. Hi, baby! Did you know I'm the one feeding you? Yeah? Why don't you go hunt some voles out of the garden? That would be good. Well, so they're not going to meet up right now. Probably because I'm here. But I'm here for safety reasons because I don't want Patches to somehow get into the cat kennel. Because Mason's kind of cornered there. Mason's over there growling. But still, Mason's behavior is telling me he'd like to meet with this cat and maybe hang out with him, but not necessarily fight. But I don't know that for a fact. But yeah, Patches is going to go back to hunting the garden. And I don't advertise for Tidy Cat. Not in the least. It's just I use those buckets for all sorts of things. Oh, he found the rabbit. Did you see that? Chased the rabbit out of my garden. That's why I have Patches living here. Well, not living here, but visiting. Yep, that rabbit's looking at that old cat. Good job, Patches. You're doing your job. Mason, you poor guy. So Mason snuck out, saw Patches under the lawnmower, and marched right up and cornered Patches under the lawnmower. Not very smart there, Mason. Come here. Listen to him growl. Yeah, you're not going to go out and meet Patches. That's not a good idea. Yeah. Oh, you have lots to say about this, don't you? Well, I'm going to be here working, so Patches won't come in and bother you. Doesn't look like either one of them wants to fight. I don't know. I can't tell if Mason will fight Patches or if he just wants to meet Patches, because he walked right up to her, and he didn't really do anything threatening, but they were kind of growling at each other. So Mason, what do you think of having a yard cat? You're in the catio now because you were a bad boy and snuck out. Doesn't look to me like Patches wants to fight. Mason might, but he's not really the fighting type. He likes to chase things. Mason likes to chase things, but I've never seen him pick a fight. But he also has some vocalization going on. Not sure what that means, but they did not fight when Mason went out there. Kitty wants to eat too? Yeah. Does it mean it's time to feed you? Come on, Sadie. Let's go down. Is it breakfast time? Who wants to eat? You're a good puppy, huh? Oh, what a good doggy. Let's go eat. A scoop and a little glucosamine. There you go. Good puppy. Gotta get you some water too. Get the kitty a little bit of food. That's all you get, because your fat brother is going to come along and eat it all. So you got to finish that in one sitting. He won't. He nibbles and then he leaves the bowl, and then Coda comes along and eats it all. So then he's hungry again, and then he comes back and asks me for food. This happens about 8 times a day. So we're trying to wean him off of that and let him just get his own set of food. Don't let Coda come and eat it. And then, so we feed them separately now. Look at these two snuggle. Mason, do you like to snuggle near Sadie? It's not even cold out, and he's snuggling. They both love this sheepskin that Karen got for them to snuggle with. We got it for Sadie because she loves it, but now the cats like it too. Do you like the kitty snuggling with your Sadie? Look who's looking to hang out while I'm editing videos. You're looking to snuggle? Yeah. You're walking onto my chair. Okay. Now you're sitting in my lap. Oh, did you miss me? I missed you. I really did. Look who snuggled his way into my lap while I'm editing videos. Yes, Mr. Mason. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Mason. He's sitting here purring silently or quietly. He's such a quiet purrer. He likes to nuzzle into the crook of my arm. Yeah, good boy. You like that, but you hate that. Right? Yeah. Oh, oh. You're a happy cat.